Hello, my loves. Welcome back for another video. We are in the last quarter of the year. This is honestly my favorite season of all time. Something about fall makes me want to work really hard, makes me want to get super organized, and honestly, I just want to make sure that I get all of the things that I said I wanted to get done by 2023 done right now. Like all of the things that I wrote down on my manifestation boards and mood boards, I am now going through and being like, okay, what have I not gotten done and how can I achieve it before freaking December? So I wanted to do an entire video about productivity tips for my procrastination girlies. If you're someone like me who has a good way of convincing yourself that certain things don't need to get done, maybe you're just a little disheveled, a little disorganized, but you really want to hone in on your purpose, you want to get certain tasks done, I'm gonna give you guys the tips and the tea that you guys are all gonna need. And these actually are things that I personally do every single week that have completely changed my life, from me feeling like time was escaping me and I got nothing done to now I feel like I'm able to achieve just about anything by living in my Delulu world, which is that I'm super organized and have it all together. When in reality, I don't. I just kind of have my ideas that I follow to keep myself in check. So if you guys wanna hear them, please keep on watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Hello, welcome to the club. We talk about all things self-care, self-love, women empowerment, and any way to just completely change your life. That is this channel. So if you guys like those types of things, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Duh. All right, let's just get into the video. The first tip that I live by that has completely worked for me in getting things done is figure out what time of day you are the most productive and pack your schedule during that time. Let's just say you are just not a morning person and you're a work from home kind of girl. I'm just giving an example. You're a work from home kind of girl. You are just not super motivated in the morning. You just don't have that willpower. I would suggest to make your mornings a little bit slower. Of course, have it going in a flowing way where you're able to get things done. But let's just say you're the most energized and excited at night. That is when I want you to pack your schedule. So for me personally, I am a morning person, but my mornings, I like to do slower activities. Things are just not super heavy on my mind, okay? At night, I tend to the things that I wouldn't want to tend to in the morning because I have learned I still want to get these things done. I just have to get them done when I feel the most productive. So at night, I always do laundry. I always mop my floors. I'll do the dishes. I will do whatever I need to do for my house that I just didn't want to do during the daytime because that's just not my thing. So find out when you are the most productive and pack your schedule during that time. You've got to know yourself. A lot of the times we are trying to force ourselves into doing things and trying to stay disciplined in things when we're just not feeling it. And the truth is your mood will kind of make your day go a certain way. So just allow yourself the grace and say, you know what? I'm going to cap this for tonight, but I have to stick to that word. You have to hold yourself to it because when the nighttime does hit, you're going to be able to get those things done because you know you're productive, you know that you can get it done, and you got to just figure out the time that works for you. The second productivity tip that has completely changed my life is make your least favorite thing that you do really exciting with finesse. So I hate cleaning bathrooms. It is just something I absolutely despise. So what I decided to do to make it fun was I bought all the bathroom things that I like, good smelling products and, a little caddy to store them in and cute little gloves. And I put a little music on when I'm doing the bathrooms. And for some reason, finessing the project has really made it more exciting. Granted, I'm not gonna clean the bathroom and be like, oh my God, I love this so much. But what I love about it is I've made sure that I finessed it to where it is a more enjoyable process for me because I have all the things that I want. I'm always happy after I do it because there's just certain things in life you have to freaking do. You just don't wanna do it and you're not enjoying it. So find a way to spruce it up. Okay, let's just say you absolutely hate planning your week and it's just something that you never wanna do. I would suggest getting cute little planners, maybe getting your Google Calendar up, have a Notion, have whatever makes the process enjoyable for you, including meal prepping. A lot of the times we hate meal prepping, getting cute containers, maybe with little pink lids, cute cooking supplies, things that make it enjoyable, little labels. Have a specific finesse that you put on these things that just makes things that you begrudgingly do not do so begrudgingly. You actually find it fun and cute and exciting because you have your cute little things ready to go. So that's kind of what has helped me a lot. And even down to like working out, right? Like when I hated working out, what made working out fun for me was getting like the gym bag and cute headphones and cute gym outfits. And it really makes a difference. You feel good, you feel attractive, you feel ready to go, you feel like you have all your equipment and everything you need. And it actually does make working out more enjoyable. So try to turn the things that you don't like into something fun by buying little things or, doing certain things to make it more enjoyable for yourself. Okay, this is more of a tip than anything else. And this has completely helped me in my productivity, my procrastination, and me just getting myself organized. And it's, if you have time for it, when you think of it, do it immediately. So a lot of the times we will say, oh, I could just put that off to later, or, oh, that doesn't really need to get done at this very moment. Or let's just say you walk past a little tiny mess, but you have 5 minutes to pick it up. Pick it up now. Don't walk past it. And I have really tricked my brain into starting to do this more because I used to be the girl who would try to ignore certain tasks because I just didn't want to do it because I was being lazy. That's just the truth. I was being lazy because it really wasn't conflicting with my day at all. So for instance, like taking out the trash. When I walk past it, and let's just say I motion sensor my trash can, I throw something out and I notice it's full. What I would do in the past was I would go, all right, I'll just take it out later, no big deal, and walk away. No, this time I take the thing off, I, tie up the trash bag, bring it out to the curb. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. And I have found that I enjoy doing that more because I realize it really isn't all that serious. You can get it done in 2 minutes. Anything that you want to get done or you feel like you need to get done or it's just annoying you, get it done now. When you think of it, do it immediately if you have the time. Okay, number 4 is really big for me, and it's to create specific days for specific things. So I like to organize my week based off of little things that I do to make living easier and more exciting for me. So for instance, Monday will be getting back to work reset. I will do maybe a 5-minute tidy. I will answer emails and get to work, maybe editing a video, maybe filming a video, whatever it is. Sunday is Sunday cleaning reset. It's my cleaning day. It's my relaxing day, and I will write that out. Saturday is going out with the girls. Don't put too much stress on your life. Just enjoy the moment. Maybe Friday is getting myself ready for girls' night by doing a 30-minute cleanup of the bedroom, picking out my outfits for the next day, and possibly, sending out different things to my managers or whatever before the weekend. I design specific days for specific things rather than trying to cram everything all in one day, or rather than my week feeling very mumbo-jumboed. What I think really helps me is having just specific slots for each day, and it really allows me to enjoy each day because I know the next day holds something different. So like I said, Saturdays are my enjoyable day. I don't work on Saturdays. I go out with my girlfriends, I get a drink, whatever it is. That is what my Saturdays hold, and it really makes my life fulfilled. So I feel very fulfilled, happy, and content, but I also feel accomplished, which is important. Number 5 is big for me because one thing about me is I'm a live in my head kind of girl. I will think of a million things, never write them down, and then be mad at myself 2 hours later because I forgot what it was that I thought of. So this is big. Make lists for everything. This is a great way to help your productivity level, to getting things done, and to feel organized and accomplished. So I'm talking about a list for literally everything and make it in specific detail. A list of all the books you want to read. A playlist for working out. That's considered a list, okay? A list of your weekly budget, a list of the gym workouts that you have this week, a list of habits. Make a list for everything, for literally everything. And if you want to get like a cute little journal or a workbook or whatever, do that. For me, I make most of my lists on my notes on my phone because my phone is glued to my hip. I always have my phone on me. So all my lists go in my phone. Obviously, like a playlist goes into my Apple Music library, but you understand what I'm trying to say. You want to make lists for everything so you can follow up and look at it, and it's a great way to have everything organized, have everything written out. You're more likely to achieve something if you write it down first, whether it's typing it out or whether it's writing it on a piece of paper. You want to write these things down. You're more likely to get it done, okay? As someone like me who procrastinates things, seeing something kind of staring me in my face, a lot of the times, like my daily planner, I'll keep it on my desk. Having that stare me in the face as to what I need to do that day, I'm going to do it. I can't stand looking at a word. that I haven't done yet. If you don't write it down, you more than likely won't do it. So write it down. Number 6 is big for me because, like I said, I enjoy relaxing. I enjoy chilling. I enjoy just kind of doing me. And I can let time escape me if I really want to. So something I have learned that has helped me, and this is going to help you, is when you're bored, instead of doing nothing, do something like a task of some sort. So I have learned that, let's just say I have an hour slot where I'm bored and I don't really need to rest. This isn't a resting period. I'm not exhausted. What I will do is I will do something productive instead. Cleaning out my car, putting away the laundry, going for a walk, journaling, maybe online shopping. It doesn't always have to be like a task that is making you exhausted, but learn to supplement boredom with something else. This is going to help your brain get used to always doing something. And it will allow you to not experience burnout so much, because I find that I burn out when I make my schedule so ridiculous. And the truth is, my actual discipline in my real life isn't on par. When I start disciplining myself in the sense of, okay, instead of having so many gaps in my day where I'm bored and doing nothing, I like to supplement that boredom with something, anything other than just sitting on the couch and watching TV. So like I said, I'll clean my car. I will take my dogs for a walk. I'll even scroll online and shop, for my living room for some furniture I want to get. I try to find ways to not allow myself to be truly bored and doing nothing, okay? Honestly, boredom just breeds so many bad habits. You end up eating, you end up binging TV shows for too long, and you put off all of the things that you need to get done. So if anything, learn from me. Try to find ways to fill your schedule up throughout the day to make it enjoyable, but also to make it feel like you're getting something done. Even if it's something personal, like buying yourself something from Amazon. Even if it's something personal, at least you're doing something. Get in the habit of doing something until you're in bed at night. This is big. I actually saw this on Pinterest. I have it in front of me now. I'm going to read it to you. There's 4 things that you want to live by when you are trying to increase your productivity, decrease your procrastination, and just get into a better headspace. So you want to write this down on a piece of paper. The 4 things are: do it now, plan it, delegate or outsource, and drop it. Write these in 4 boxes. An example, I have it written down here because I wanted to give an actual example. Responding to emails will go in the box of do it now. Content for the week will go in the box of planning it. I don't need to film all my content for the week right now, but I do need to plan for it. Sending a video I don't want to edit to an editor will go in the delegating and outsourcing. This is so important in increasing your productivity. I want to hone in on this. Delegating and outsourcing is huge. You don't need to always do everything. Not everything needs to be done right now by you. You need to learn how to find ways to outsource or delegate something so that more things can get done because of it, okay? I have found that I am the queen of always wanting to do everything myself. I don't know what it is. It's like an obsession and a controlling aspect of myself where I feel like nobody can do something better than me. But what I have learned in life is you need to find someone who has similar work ethic to you, similar style and taste and aesthetic or whatever, in whatever you're trying to delegate or do, and outsource them for help, because you don't want everything to be all on you. You're gonna experience burnout. You're going to get really tired. You're not gonna wanna do half the things that you have written down, and you're going to be freaking depressed and anxious. You need to outsource and delegate when you are overwhelmed, okay? Huge. And then for dropping it, I'll write something like, reorganizing my bathroom. I have to do that eventually, but I'm gonna drop it right now because all those other things need to get done first. And this is something that I constantly do checking in with every single week. I will go through my list of do it nows, plan it, delegate, outsource, and drop it. And I will kind of go through that throughout the week and see, okay, even in my drop it category, is there a way that I can move that up to planning it? There always is. We just have to learn to not be so consumed with everything all at once. A lot of us want to get a million things done at once, and then it overwhelms us, and then we get nothing done. The best way to be productive is to not overplan your schedule. That is just terrible. It will breed such toxic habits and you'll end up giving up and not being disciplined. So kind of live by those 4 things. I'm telling you, it's going to help you a lot. Number 8 is to create a functional space. I used to live in a mess. I am a very messy person naturally. I don't know what it is. I've been messy my whole life. Like my bedroom as a kid had clothes on the floor and I would walk all over them every day. And honestly, even as an adult, I struggle with being a clean person. Granted, I'm never dirty. I'm just messy. And when I started creating a functional space for myself, was when I noticed that my organization in all aspects of my life improved. You gotta create a functional space, wherever it is. If you work in an office, make your office clean. If you work at home, make sure your home is clean. If your car is somewhere where you do certain things, make your car clean. And I'm telling you, it's the little things in life that you realize that you have to create functional. So for instance, I started getting into my cleaning kick a little while ago, and I've been cleaning every day. It's like my new thing. I like to clean for like 10, 15 minutes in the morning, making sure everything smells nice, everything is, wiped down, whatever, right? But then what I would do is it would kind of end there. And then I would get in my car every day. My car was a fucking mess, guys. Like dog hair everywhere, dirt in my cup holders, the screen, my touch screen for my music had fingerprints all over it. It was disgusting. My car was filthy. I had freaking straw wrappers everywhere. And I was wondering why I was so anxious in my car. I'm like, why am I so anxious? Why am I so overwhelmed? And then I realized this is not a functional space. Even though I was just driving, it actually was making me feel not inspired. I feel uninspired when I'm in a mess. So I cleaned my car completely top to bottom. It is so much better now. And I feel like that stress has completely gone off my shoulders. All the things you're putting off, all the things that you need to clean up, do it now, okay? Do it now. And then upkeep it throughout the week on a schedule. The upkeep is just as important as the overall deep clean, okay? For all my messy girls, it's okay. Here I am, okay? I'm your friend, girlfriend, and I'm telling you, we can fake it till we make it. This is not something that necessarily is ingrained in us. Not all of us were super clean people, but you can try to be it now. And you're going to see your life is gonna get so much better, I promise. Number 9 is the last tip, and it's gonna really help you guys a lot, and it's to get rid of wasted time takers. That's a mouthful, and I hope you guys understood what I meant. Things that are wasting your time, it's time to get rid of, okay? There's things in our life that we don't realize we are doing subconsciously or consciously that are wasting our time. Some of the things I wrote down: not planning in advance. Time waster, because now you're fucked when it actually comes the day that you need to plan for something. It's time to start planning in advance so that when the day comes, you're not overwhelmed with the amount of things that need to get done. So that's a time waster, surprisingly or not. TV, out of habit, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys work very rigorous schedules, so I hope that this doesn't come off like out of touch, but I do know that there's a lot of you guys that do watch a lot of TV or, even just screen time, okay? Like, let's just clump TV out of habit and screen time into one. Time waster. I want you to put on YouTube and put on the TV when either you have the time to waste because it's the end of the day and you have nothing else to achieve, or if you are turning it on out of intention. Intention is huge. So when you watch certain YouTube videos, are you just watching them because you're bored, or are you watching them because you want to absorb information? It's important that we have intention behind the things that we do. So for me personally, now when I watch TV, it's because it's my Saturday. I know that that's my day where I can do whatever I want, and I will binge watch a TV show because I know that that's my day, right? Then when it pertains to like the middle of the week, when I know I have certain things I want to get done, but I want to consume YouTube, I will consume YouTube videos that I find will actually give me motivation and actually make me more productive. So I actually like to watch YouTube channels that are similar to the videos that I make currently that kind of remind me of just standing in my purpose, living for me, creating my dream reality, and it's an intentional watch for me. Figure out a way to do that. And then the last thing I want to say for getting rid of wasted time takers is overloading. Overloading your time, overloading your tasks, whatever you need to achieve, bad idea. You don't want to create such a schedule you can't follow. I really want you to be self-aware when you are productive, okay? Can you really achieve this? Sit with yourself, figure it out. Because let me tell you something. I would much rather you, and I say this to myself, I would much rather myself have a smaller task to achieve for the day than overload my schedule and not do it as good. So I like to create enough that I feel fulfilled, but enough that I also feel like I can do them well. Because I don't want to just do anything half-ass. The reason I do Sunday Reset and why it's so important to me is because I want to give myself enough time to clean my house top to bottom. If I had my house cleaning sporadically placed throughout the week, I find that I wouldn't do it as good or as easily, and I probably would have skipped certain steps. When I make it an entire day focus where there's no time limit on it and I can genuinely just do it and enjoy it, I do everything better. Don't overload your schedule. Do not do that. It will just completely destroy the productive tasks that you have at hand. Okay, guys, I hope that this video helped you guys. It is purging season. It is the last quarter of the year. Let's get shit done. I know you can do it. I have been doing it myself, and it's a lot. Don't get me wrong, it is a lot, but we can all do it. We can all achieve it. Hopefully these tips will help you guys out. And yeah, guys, I love you so much. A girl chat will be in a few days, so please stay tuned to that. And also, as you guys can see the clothes behind me, I'm going to be doing a fall clothing haul, so that will be coming soon as well. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys.